your battles. This is the Anarchy tournament final. Shouts to King of the Dot on Twitch for having us. If you're in the building and looking forward to this, make some noise. This is the final battle of the tournament. Both of these battlers have worked hard all year to get to this point. The winner walks away with £2,500, a trip to represent the UK on King of the Dot in Canada, and a UK title match against Unanimous. That being said, on the right-hand side, you've seen him on Premier Battles over and over again. Manchester, show some love for Bizzo Bond. And on the left-hand side, needs no introduction, from Manchester, show some love for Briggs. As I say, this is a 3-round battle. Make sure you bang off the chat. Let us know who you think's winning. A coin was tossed. Briggs is kicking off round 1. This is the final. Let's go, Bobby.
Let's go. Now I can imagine that you're really bored about how boring you are. But for fuck's sake, Bizzo, just being stood in front of you now. Looking at you has got me started. Horses and carts. Stalling his car. Fucking boning about. Yo, what the fuck? Yes, Bizzo. What's going on here? Battle event? What, and you're on the card? When is it? Did it already start? Nah, surely they can't still be booking you for events. Don't talk from your ass. You're shit, and I tell Northerners the good, even when I think that Northerners aren't. But you're actually proper shit. You're so fucking boring. I feel like you're about to draw as a chart. Briggsy doesn't set us timers for your rounds, Bizzo. He sets us all an alarm. There's always bare people in the crowd waking up, shitting it, thinking that they're late for work. Turns out it's just round 1 and Bizzo. Only a couple more to go. Come on now, people, stay alert. If I can stand in front of him right now looking at him without falling asleep again, as he patiently waits his turn, I'll fucking take his bird. Sick of giving these whack rappers plates I don't think that they deserve. Wow, I just had the maddest days out there. There was another no-name lower mid-tier cunt trying to sit up at the big table and take our food like I'm just about to let that shit happen. Mate, are you out of your simple mind? I brought the boys in tonight and we're about to make our move. Do you really think you're gonna be the one to stop me and to fuck up my streak? Like I'm just gonna let you fly over to King of the Dot like, there you go, Canada. Have yourselves a good night's sleep. You dickhead, you're not going anywhere. They've already booked my seat. I've already packed my socks and boxes and already brushed my teeth. £2.5 grand isn't the prize money, that is just my fee. See, this tournament isn't yours to win, it was set up for me. You're just a dickhead that hit up Briggs' messages begging and pleading to take Terminal's place when he dropped out, and you inadvertently ended up becoming just the death that we needed. Guy convinced himself he was about to have an incredible evening, but now he's out of breath in the deep end and I've got my foot on his neck trying to drown him while I'm shouting and screaming, die Bizzo Bond, die! And this is literally all because I cannot fucking stand the sound of him speaking. As soon as he opened his mouth tonight, I wanted to go home and I planned on being out for the weekend, but Bizzo Bond didn't come here to rap, he came here to counsel a meeting. He reckons he's one of the best about now, and I guess you're allowed to believe him, but I don't for one single second, and I doubt him for thousands of reasons. Number one, primarily being the amount of people in the crowd that are soundly asleep whenever he's spitting his bars. Now can somebody do me a favour and wake me up in about 2.5 minutes when he's finished? If you don't know when that is, just keep an ear out for one of Briggs' alarms. Time. Round 1 on Paul McKenna.
Briggs versus Bizzo Bond. Who'd have thought it? See, this is a case of brains versus brawn, and I'm sure my mind can outperform him. You see, there's pride at stake in this cliffhanger to decide today which of us is your king. And I know the risk of being scarred, but I couldn't wait to dig my claws in. You know how much I support you, bro. That's a massive fact. And throughout this entire tournament, people know I've always had his back. So when this final was announced, I was like, this match is bad. Cause now they'll see a fan do a man worse than John Lennon. Yeah, imagine that. Cause for years now with you, I have not been impressed. I lost all hope and you became someone to forget. He says he's a changed man these days, but there's other battlers that I'm watching instead. And it's gonna take more than you training, lifting weights for me to spot you again. I mean, really, bro? The moment this league doesn't rely on you with that great dependence, you decide to shape up, come back and remake your entrance. He tells us that it's different now. He takes better care and doesn't bear that same resemblance. And the GOATs push coke to one side like Ronaldo when he's taking questions. But we don't trust you anymore. You were losing all your battles. You were losing all your battles. Bobby, you were washed. It was like the bigger the opponent we gave you and the sloppier you got. And now you want us to forgive and forget. Made a couple promises to Shots. They only gave you these cards with their sympathy. Don't expect me to be sorry for the loss. Face it. You were never, ever pushed solely because of your rapping intent. King of the Dot gave you Poe Rich. You really think that's a flattering vet? Chalked out, Dundee. Not because you're both known for a talented pen. Don't flop, O'Shea. Are you starting to see the patterning yet? See, all the habits that Rex had matched with those rappers had led to, instead of laughing with you, they were laughing at you instead. You think it's a coincidence this scene died when you started having success? Embarrassed us in every clash and event, how you constantly seemed to slack with the prep. That meant this side of the pond, rappers started ducking whenever leagues didn't have any bread. So when you say you're king of the jungle and an anarchist, yes, because the moment that we let him loose, this turned to a petting zoo when all the other wild animals left. And we can't go through the same again. You just aren't the man we need. I mean, you went from a Don, Robbie, to Arsenal fan TV. Yeah, you were pushed and shoved to the very top and always offered classics and then underwhelmed. But I get it, Bob. It must have been a lot to manage. See, this awful prep that was crossed with habits was problematic and meant people wouldn't watch embarrassed. You killed the scene yourself when you dropped every shot you ever got from Gannick, a car crash. We sent Bobby on the road and all his actions stopped the traffic. And then I watched you slowly decline, fall off and turn your name into ashes. But I'm a Liverpool fan, bro. I got used to Bobby not taking his chances. You are not the legend that you claim to be. Biz.
Let's go. 3, 2, 1, and back in the room. Now, out of everything he did just say, what I caught, I'm going to rebuttal because I'm the rebuttal king. Who am I kidding? I slept through the whole fucking round and I don't remember a fucking thing. Now look, if you had one shot, one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted, one moment, would you capture it? Or let it slip? Except this is not your movie, Bizzo. Get a grip. Imagine a movie about your life. It wouldn't matter who's directing it. No actors ever read the script, because once we've seen you do anything, Bizzo, we've seen you do everything that you ever did. Go and check the clips. When he spits, he never trips up, never slips, but that's because he doesn't take any risks. He's clever-ish, and he ticks a lot of boxes, but I am telling you, it is not an office job, this. Outside of the box is where you've got to plot this, because inside of the fucking box, that's where Bobby drops you. See, you don't just tick it, you put your opponents in it. And you don't get to do that to somebody like me just because you wrote some lyric. Pussy, know your limit. This is not your movie, it's my book that we're writing. Now turn and smile for the camera, because it's about to be a photo finish. My boy told me every day I'd win this tournament if I chose to win it. And I know that he's watching over me right now. I can feel his soul and spirit. So listen to me very, very fucking carefully. I will be getting and I will be using that $2.5 grand to get a tattoo on my arm, and me and Exhale will be flying out to Canada to see me battle. I will be getting and I will be using that $2.5 grand to get a tattoo on my arm, and me and Exhale will be flying out to Canada to see me battle. And no, you will not be ruining our plans. See, I haven't brought a single round today that leaves you with a half chance, just proof that you can't hang, which is the beating that you deserve for even having the nerve to battle me. Because imagine this nerd in his gaff, prepping for the clash, spitting every verse mechanically, and as soon as he knows all the words, it's time for him to work on strategy, which is basically him standing in front of the mirror for 2 months straight, practicing having a personality. Mate, that's something that you have, not something that you practice at your yard. Your personality is part of the fabric of the man you are. You don't go to create a character, just act great, then they rate you. Because what are you going to tell us next? You called Bizzo Bond and you got that shit from some random rap name generator. You actually did, didn't you? See what I'm saying? He thinks your attributes is something that you choose, like a sense of humour is something you buy with money. Not quite, Bizzo. What it actually is when people laugh because, you know, just find shit funny. Now watch him in the third round, right? He'll try and do this big build-up and badly act out all this fake emotion in his voice. But notice if and when I get emotional, I mean every single fucking word I say, so I don't get a choice. He's acting out some gritty life. Ask about, I'm living mine. Bobby Rex in real life. Bizzo Bond in his mind. Fuck out of here.
I promise you, empty-handed is the only way we see you leaving tonight. Because there's no fear in these eyes, but this shock will cost you dear in the lights. I told you, Briggs, give me the chance, I'll make those at home all believe in the hype. You should have known that I'd kill off Rex. The moment you said it's me to your right, you've had so many chances to be the man at this, you simpleton, and always seem to fall off with impotence. How's the king of the jungle had more rain delays than Wimbledon? Don't get me wrong. Your last couple battles were amazing, Rex, but your chance, it came and went. You made your bed. All this truck driving as a day-to-day has paved the way for what lays ahead. Because yeah, you've had a good run, but now it's only a matter of time till you have to go to a place of rest. I knew that for this today. He'd approach this shit the same, bounce in between, intimidate, and find a small amount of piss to take. I've gone from average every battle, and now I'm mean in a different way. So awarding him the win is strange when each performance gives away. He battles like when he's on the road, can't get up to speed, so sticks in his lane. And you know it's true, because you've already shown with roots, without all that anger and aggression, there was zero chance of you going through. It's like battling a fucking metapod. Bobby, Harden is your only move, and I can tell that those involved are bored of this whole persona, bro. The act is slowly going cold with the same old threats that are oversold. I mean, it only works if your opponent folds, and you know I won't, Rex. You can't expect to rule this world again if you don't evolve, so really listen to the content tonight as he tries to better me. It's all fake violence and lies if you decide to put aside the energy, and if you believe something he's imagined in his mind, it's cleverly manipulated you into buying into the hype pathetically, and sooner or later that loser behaviour will be getting him cancelled. I mean, just so you can get a slight edge in a battle, use the most disrespectful of angles. It's a mess and a shambles. No wonder you spell Robbie I-E and Bobby with a Y when your alias doesn't have it in him to set an example. I'm way ahead of Rex tonight, so if the judges decide to play me, it's unfair. I'm too intelligent, fact. American dad, I'm fucking alien upstairs. Where is this? Is this a joke? Is this a joke? He said his pen will go over our heads, like John Terry versus United when it went in the crowd. Yeah? Did it though? No. You sure it didn't hit the post? And these are the sort of half-assed bars when you listen that make it a farce you've lasted this far as a hindrance. If that was any other rapper, red flag, sound the alarm and dismiss them. But I guess, because it's Rex, keeping him at arm's length is different. I know you think that all the judges will be choosing you, but who knew I was the monster all along? Bobby, you didn't have a Scooby-Doo. You are not the legend that you claim to be. Biz.
Let's go, fuck Bizzo Bond for a minute. Let me take this opportunity on camera just to dap myself. Because I remember a couple of years ago, I was abusing drugs and alcohol to cover up and to mask just how bad I felt. And as I fell, instead of trying to catch and pick me up, you lot just laughed like hell. Some even told me I should kill myself, so I grabbed my belt, wrapped it round my neck like, yeah, go and do it, Bobby. That might help. Had myself a couple of pity parties. I remember those sad nights well. But now look at me, you dickheads. I'm back and I'm on top, smashing everything in my path, and I'm living my bad life well. Living my bad life well, and I'm having the last laugh over every single one of these daft bastards that said I'm past my cell day. Fuck these whack rappers talking about the opportunities I messed up. If I had got that opportunity, yeah, well you didn't, mate, so get fucked. And what you lot seem to all forget is that I didn't wait to get booked, so it didn't take me 7 years to get up here to be considered maybe next up. I've already been on planes to spit on stages around the world in different places, because I put the work in and made myself a bigger name game, while Bizzo did the same as every other little lazy cunt in the game, and told himself, good things come to those who sit and wait and show a bit of patience. So he didn't change, he just did the same thing that he's been doing since back in the day, and he didn't aim to ever give the paying customers something we could all be proud of. Instead, he turned up to this tournament and stepped up his performances by doing boring louder. And he expected all of us, and he just expected all of us to be like, what in the how the? Behave yourself, you dickhead. It's time to face it, mate. You bore us. You wake up every day to eat your yarn flakes and you masturbate to yawn up. This battle today is somebody that entertains versus somebody that talks good. Somebody that is amazing versus somebody that's awful. Somebody that's about to be sat on a plane versus somebody that walks still. So you not having a grain of the talent and pure skill that I haven't displayed just happens to make you look exactly what you are, Bizzo. Average and normal. And trust me, I'm not letting the public vote happen again. There's not a single judge watching this racking the brain. It's coming back as a 4-0. And what you thought was about to be the happiest day of your sad and your strange life just became a harrowing ordeal, because you just realised that Bobby Rex in real life is not an actor or a phase, and when I'm snapping, it's for real. And when I say you'll get slapped in the face, you can go and ask that sorry excuse of a champion unanimous, and they'll tell you a slap is what you'll feel. Now get the fuck out of my face, Bizzo, because I'm getting really naffed off, and I'm bored to tears of this movie scene you're badly acting out talking about. This here is my last shot. Mate, if I lose today, and what? I'll make another opportunity tomorrow when I wake up. Except I'm not gonna lose today, because I've said I'll win on Facebook. So I'm sorry, mate, but I'm off again on holiday, and you're gonna have to stay put, because I just spat 3 rounds with the sickest of bars, and not once did I need Briggs' alarm to tell the people in the crowd they need to wake up. Fuck out of here, Bizzo Bond.
This scenario is different for the both of us. I see it like we've both gone out to hit the town and go to clubs. Me, I've paid my dues, had to wait in queues until my place slowly opened up. You've already been inside beneath the lights and being thrown out because bro was drunk. See, this final is me finally getting to the door and being shown some love. And for you, it's trying to get back in again after being told to go and sober up. They can see how much this means to me. My whole run defines that, and you can't undermine that when your ability these days is undermined fact. Inside my mind is like North Korea, a hidden agenda that comes when I rap. Because behind closed doors, you have no idea about the hunger I have. And yeah, you rap about no pot to piss in and struggling to find food for your plate. And they wonder why every angle you choose to use is only ever done in poor taste. I'll never understand why these leagues want you. Your own insecurities make you go too far, and it seems wrong, dude. So for those in the chat right now saying, but Biz, he was going beast on you, just know to me the fact he needs to be the loudest in the room, it speaks volumes. Because I can see the paranoia that enters his head when Rex is in prep, convinces himself what's next to be said will be aimed at his daughter or girlfriend instead. So he starts throwing low blows. It's desperate and even says himself that it ends in regret. But that's just your style, Bob, and we've seen now how defensive you get. I know what it takes to be the best. I'm doing all I can so I can own that throne. But I signed up for this like the Antarctica agreement. I told those involved I'd never go that low. I see through it. You talk about karmic debt, but you're in trouble here. Because while you openly air people's issues in battles, all of your own struggles near. You made Georgie Roots' girlfriend cry on camera. All for the sake of some muffled cheers. It's funny, innit? Because now your bird is watching her man stream live as he drops a couple tears. You even mentioned having psoriasis, trying to be seen as a victim at a time you were underperforming for every single league in the system, and still to this day doesn't understand the teaching he's given, being caught red-handed when for years you were seen to be stealing a living. I mean, what? You think I'd show up and spit 3 rounds of how his hobby's powder? I don't need to celebrate he was doing lines. I knew that I could do Robbie Fowler. So if I don't win the money tonight, listen up, let's wake up. So if I don't win the money tonight, I'm really gonna be feeling the prejudice, because I've had this ability for years, and it's about time I start seeing the benefits. I knew that I would meet you here. I really predicted it, Rex. I saw this match a mile away, and today I'm facing him in the flesh. You were so dope years ago, and now you're back in the ring at your best. What does that make me? A legend killer? Well, ain't that a kick in the head? Busy's the best. Go. Let's go,
Yo, Premier Battles, this is the Anarchy final. We finally reached the standpoint of the whole tournament. First of all, I want to shout out King of the Dot for having us, and also rest in peace Exhale. I want to take the moment at the end of this to say that, man. For me personally, I don't know what you thought on Twitch, but that was the best battle of the entire tournament, and I'm so happy that I ended up in the final. Make some noise, Manchester, show them some love. The judges did come back, and the fan poll, they all went the same way. And the Anarchy champion from Preston, show some love for Bizzo Bond, let's go!
So, yeah, hey, what's up? Trying to juggle a baby and judge a battle here. Super solid battle. I actually hadn't seen Bizzo before, and so kind of Bobby set the tone in that first round for me and set me up to expect someone really boring. And I thought Bizzo really held it down, man. I really liked his angles. I liked his material. I'll keep it short and sweet before this baby gets grumpier, but I had it the first two rounds 10-9 Bizzo, and then the last one was really close. It was, you know, if I was going to give a round to Bobby, I'd give him the third round. I thought he closed really hard. We saw some of that classic, you know, fist clashing Bobby right at the end, but to me it was a little bit too late, too little too late. And then even, you know, Biz had what I thought was the line of the battle, which was the Robbie Fowler thing. Loved the Pokemon bars, loved a bunch of the angles. It was a super strong performance all around. Bobby in no way should feel bad about his performance. He's really sharpened up, but Bizzo clearly came to win tonight, and was really impressed by the material he came with. So from Jacob, big name, check me out on Twitter and Instagram and tell me what soccer team I should be cheering for. And from the newest member of the Karstenmeyer family, big anthem right here. This is the first battle he's judged. So if you don't agree with us, you know, holler at him on Twitter or something. All right, thanks everyone. Peace.
Mike, ITFD, iron bars, all that good shit. You can hear me, yeah? Cool. I've never been this fucking nervous judging a battle before. Like, I was legit nervous to make this judgment because that was very, very close. I'm going to break it down round by round. Round one, Bobby had the whole yawning thing, getting bored with Bizzo's material. I really liked that. The Simple Minds bar, giving them all a good night's sleep, and then he did the whole thing with Briggsy setting an alarm, which he would later call back to in the battle again. So I really liked that angle. I really liked the way that he fucking executed that. Bizzo, he was slow to start for me in the first. He had Lion King bars, like a Scar Claws bar, which to me is kind of like, I've heard that shit before, I don't need to hear that again. Imagine that, he had the Spot You Again bar, pushed Coke to the side, you know, playing the cards, you say that you're an anarchist, yes, and I'm very, very direct. He got more direct towards the end. So for me, Bizzo's shit started too slow. I gave the first round to Bobby. I thought that angle was better done. The second, I give Bobby freestyle points for freestyling. He had the 8 Mile shit, which was funny as fuck. I feel like Bobby was really just playing with Bizzo, and I expected Bobby to be way more direct and aggressive like he has been in this tournament so far, and he wasn't. I can't even read my own goddamn writing when I wrote down all the bars I had to remember. The rap name generator shit was great. You can't practice having a personality. Good breakdown. Bizzo, the me to your right, the Rex being destroyed by me to your right bar was crazy. I think a lot of people slept on that. I'm now mean in a different, you say I'm average, but I'm now mean in a different way. That was fucking nice. Rex didn't evolve. I.e. alias example, the way they linked that together was really dope. And then the Scooby-Doo bar at the end. I edged the second to Biz. I thought Biz got the second for me, just I preferred the lyricism. And then, so for that's all coming down to the third, and this was the real talk rap round from both of them. Bobby Rex had much tighter schemes than he did for the rest of the battle. You tried just being boring louder, how that was good, the way that he broke up the real talk round to go into a bit of comedy. His multis were on point, his writing was on point, everything was building up in that way. And I really expected Bobby to take the third based on the strength of that, but then Bizzo came back with pretty much a very similar round. It was very real talk, straight, direct, talking to him. The content was good, but for me in that round, Bizzo just had a little bit better thought out schemes, wordplay and lyricism for me personally, and this is the only thing that edged it. You know, the North Korea hunger bar, poor taste, loudest in the room speaks volumes, the Antarctica agreement bar, the Robbie Fowler bar, which was fucking crazy, the disability benefits bar, and then me being a legend killer is a real kick in the head. And if any wrestling fans remember what Randy Orton's first finisher was, it was literally a kick to the fucking head. And that was how the round ended. So for me, that round just edged it. It was a very close battle. It wasn't a body. I could see the debatability of it. But I think just Bizzo in the second and third was just a bit tighter than Bobby was. He was just a little bit more lyrical than Bobby was, and for that reason, I got to give it 2-1 to Bizzo. Salute to Bobby Rex, that's my guy. Salute to Premier Battles. Salute to KOTD. Both of them deserve to be in the next fucking card when they fly out internationals, man. So, peace, salute. Much love.
Yo. It's your boy RD the Chef, man. I appreciate you. First of all, for Bobby Rex, cheers. For Bizzo Bond, cheers. Both of you have upped your stock incredibly. As a teacher, I got some notes here. So, first round, I'm very much on the same page as Nameless. When I saw Bizzo the first time and the boring shit was being said, I didn't find him boring. So, I don't know if he tremendously stepped it up or what, but I've seen a lot more boring battlers. Now, of course, Bobby Rex can turn chicken shit into chicken salad, right? So his angle was funny and it was well played. I love the part about Briggs sets an alarm. Yo, he said, send you to Canada? Like, all right, everyone have a good night's sleep. That was fucking incredible. I do think he went on with that probably a little longer than I would have loved, especially seeing as Bizzo just did not come across boring to me at all. I also love the cocky angle from Bobby Rex. Embrace that shit. He's like, you're just here. I've already packed my bags and brushed my teeth. I love that shit. So those were the parts I really liked out of Bobby Rex's first. Bizzo's first. Yo, I love how he starts off because you kind of get the feeling that they're cool, right? And he's like, yo, I had your back. Watch a fan kill him like John Lennon. Imagine that. I fucking love that. I like how he only had one bar about it, but I like how you got to take advantage. So Bobby Rex is getting shape, doing it. He said the last time we'll spot you again. I fucked with that. I'm glad he didn't go too far with it, but I love that. Yo, sorry for the loss when he breaks down like a Hallmark card kind of thing was incredible. When he breaks down his resume and he goes, why do you think you're getting booked with these particular people? That was fucking brilliant. Like that was... Because people that have battled so many times, it's hard to find. He found a common similarity. So I had Bizzo up in the first. I love Bobby's rebuttal. It was plain, but I ain't mad at it. When Bobby Rex says, when we see you do anything, we seen you do everything that you've ever did. That is crippled. That's fucking soul crushing. That was fucking incredible. When he goes with the, I'll put you inside the box where Bobby drops you, think outside the box. I've heard outside the box, inside the box shit done before, but that was done very well. I loved, how he talks about his personal relationship with Exhale and how he's going to get a tattoo. I don't give a fuck. I love real shit like that. And that's who Bobby is. Practicing having a personality was big. Attributes is something that you choose. And when he talks about sense of humor, again, Bobby can do that conversational kind of style of rap, that stand-up shit so perfectly. And the difference in the emotion, he said he's acting out his gritty lines. I'm living mine. I love shit like that. So that was a better round. I thought Bobby got better as the battle went on. Bizzo, Meteorite. I normally would, and I think in our heads, we're all like, oh, another Rex bar. Yo, his name's Bobby fucking Rex. If he gets 1,000 T-Rex bars, who gives a fuck? Like, as long as they're good. That was a great T-Rex bar. Rain Delays in Wimbledon was good. I love when he breaks down, he goes between a piss to take and intimidate. I love little internal shit like that to break down exactly Bobby Rex's style. Don't Evolve was cool. Hypothetically and hypothetically, I like that. I'm not gonna lie, because he put it together very Alien Upstairs, like American Dad. Talk your shit, Biz. And the Rex at arm's length. So again, it's a T-Rex bar, but I don't give a fuck. Like, it's a good one. I had Bizzo edging 2 as well. When it went into the third, I fucking love Bobby Rex's opener because his shit in this tournament is damn near a Disney movie, right? The fucking the reconstruction of Bobby Rex. And I love his attitude, and when he's like, you guys fucking watched me fall and told me I should kill myself. That was fucking crazy. And when he breaks down Bizzo's shit, little intricate shit like, oh, you're looking at it like good things come to those who wait. I love shit like that. That's like, you know, you're passive. Carpe diem that shit, Biz. When he says you practice being boring louder was hilarious. What in the, how the, that's Bobby Rex, man. That's so hard to duplicate. When he does the callback to the 8 Mile shit was funny. And then I love just the arrogant shit I love. I don't give a fuck when he goes, yo, if I lose, I'll make another opportunity. So like, basically, like, I love that kind of shit. So I really love that round by Bobby. Bizzo, behind closed doors, you don't know the hunger I have, like North Korea was incredible. Where Bizzo kind of, I had to dial up, but just same thing what I said to Bobby is Bizzo was accusing Bobby like, oh, you're going to talk, you know, down and you're going to talk personal. And Bobby didn't do that at all. So I'm somebody that if you're going to take that, if you're going to jump out there and say, this is what this person does, and they don't do it, you know, I dock you. I don't want to say dock you, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you were wrong. So he went with that a while. And I know maybe Bobby had done it in the past and he did touch on that, but he didn't do it in this battle. Loudest in the room speaks volumes is incredible. Bob and We've Ever Seen was fucking crazy. See how defensive you get, disability, seeing the benefits. So I gave the third round to Rex, but I had it 2-1 Bizzo. Great battle, great fucking tournament. I love the fact that you guys are not letting COVID or none of this silly shit hold you guys back. Again, you know what I'm saying? And I hate to say this, there are no losers in this kind of situation. Both of you have upped your fucking stocks tremendously. I became a fan of Bizzo. I've been a fan of Bobby Rex, but I love what he has brought to the table. So, huge salute to Premier for you know what I mean, letting me judge this, and also King of the Dot. I want them both over. I don't know if I have a say so as fucking champ. Get them both on the same fucking flight over, because they're clearly like homies and shit. Get their first fucking round at the airport on me. One is salute.
Yo, so the judges' decisions are in, as you lot heard, and we got the new and the first Anarchy tournament final winner, Bizzo Bond. What's happening, bro? How you feeling?
Still speechless, man. I'm still speechless. Thought it was an incredible battle. Best battle I've ever been a part of.
100%.
Best Bobby Rex, I think, in a very, very long time, if not ever. And it, yeah, I enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed it massively.
Bro, that was an amazing performance, bro. That was an amazing performance against a great Bobby Rex.
Yeah, it had to be, man. It had to be.
Congratulations.
I knew what I was walking into. Do you know what I mean? I knew how dangerous he is, and his semi-final proved it. And he's been exceptional throughout the whole tournament. And he's back to classic Bobby Rex. And yeah, man, I'm so happy that it's
both
come
of
off.
you. Both of you. I feel like both of you kept improving throughout the tournament. Bobby battled Maverick, and a lot of people were saying that was the best Bobby Rex we ever seen.
Yeah.
And then he battled Georgie Roots, and he topped that performance.
Yeah, man.
That was great. And again, a lot of people were saying the best Bobby Rex we ever seen. and then he battled you, and he gave an incredible performance. And I
Definitely,
personally feel like he topped that Georgie Ruth performance
I
again.
agree as well, man. I agree as well. I thought he was exceptional, man. I just enjoyed the battle. He knows how much of a fan of him I am, and as a fan, I wanted him to come like that, and that's how he came. And every credit to him, like for arriving in that kind of shape. You know what I mean? Like
100%. I'm just happy that whoever gets to go to King of the Dot, now you got picked to go to King of the Dot, and the scene's in good hands.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Definitely in good hands. I know you're going to represent the country very well. You're always very professional. You always come with it, and you're always improving.
Yeah,
Same
man,
with
definitely.
you as well. You kept improving throughout the tournament. LS Dean, Matter, you definitely improved from that performance. You definitely improved against Acre and against Bobby Rex. That's the best Bizzo Bond I've ever seen.
Yeah, man.
So it's definitely, personally for me, like the reason why I like this final so much is because both of you kept topping your previous performances going into it. So
yeah,
it kept on being. He's like literally. You lot think that was
deserved,
crazy,
man. It was deserved. That's the thing.
Definitely,
like,
definitely.
There was no poor performances to get the two finalists. There was no
100%.
like tight calls in terms of he performed poorly, but he still made it through to the final. Like, everyone, in my opinion, we both convincingly beat everyone in front of us.
Bro, 16 battlers.
Yeah, man.
16 battlers came into
and
this.
Some massive names as well, you know.
Maverick, Mackenzie,
Lazy, Koj, Briggs,
Joker Star, Briggsy.
Matter.
This was crazy. How does he feel? Obviously, speaking to you throughout interviews, you always said that you was confident that you could take it, but the fact that no one actually picked you to win the whole tournament in the beginning of it, how does he feel to now prove people wrong?
It's just a nice feeling, bro. It's like, it just shows hard work pays off. Do you know what I mean? And perseverance gets you to better places, and hopefully people can watch and see the consistency and the level it takes and the amount of effort you have to put in to get to these kind of spots. And when it's your time, it's your time, innit? And it's well deserved. It's not by a coincidence. It's not by chance. It's grafting to get to these kind of. I'd never envisaged that I'd be battling Bobby Rex when I joined the Premier Battle Academy 2 years ago. That was never in my mind. I would have said I was years off getting to King of the Dot based on my reputation at the time, and in such a short period of time I've took on some really good battlers, some top UK names, and beaten them all, and got to this final, and I just wanted to put a big performance on, man. And I'm still speechless at the result, man.
You did just that, bro. You did just that. Who would you want to battle on King of the Dot? I think now that you actually got to play, you might as well be on a King of the Dot stream. You can do your call outs. You get me?
I know S1's going on though, isn't it? But I'd love to battle Mad Flex, man. I'd love to battle Mad Flex. So if he's in the chat, salute. But yeah, I'd love to battle.
Alright, Organic, make it happen. We just seen what we just see. I think it'll be a great battle actually. Bizzo Bond versus Mad Flex. Hopefully we can make that happen. It was fire. It was fire. Congratulations as always.
This just in.
Woo!
Saucy, crunchy talk.
I'm not even. We're not throwing that out there, but that one's crazy. Still, that would be crazy.
Yeah, man, definitely be an absolute
crazy
honor, man.
That would be
privilege.
Personally, I wouldn't even be mad. At that one.
No one knows what we're going on about.
At that one, Mad Flex.
We'll just see, bro. Like I'll see what names get put forward, and I'll pick the one that I want to battle the most. You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah, that's it. I'm happy to.
Big congratulations.
Thanks so much, man. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Put on a great performances, time and time again, and man, the scene's in good hands. I know you're gonna rep the country pretty well.
You know it.
Salute, my bro.
Yeah, man. Shout out everyone in the chat. Shout out Premier Battles. Yeah, thanks.
Hard work pays off, man. Hard work pays off. You know. Let's bring in the man, Bobby Rex. What's going on, my bro?
How we doing?
How you feeling, my bro?
Obviously gutted, right? But man, I don't know if I've ever stood in front of 3 rounds like that. He was exceptional, man. I don't feel like hard done by at all. Like, I'm gutted. I am gutted, mate. No mistake about it. I'm fucking gutted. Like, but I'm not mad at the decision. He was exceptional. Not only did he pick his shots well, the way he executed them, and his pen work was phenomenal. Like, I thought I was going to have him today. I thought I was going to bring a whole variety of things, and he was just going to do this one thing, and he didn't. He stepped everything up, and he made me think, man, I should have wrote more. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what I could have done to beat that today. I think I just stood in front of the best active battler in the UK. That was fucking immense. It was constant attack, man, and like.
And one thing as well that you was worried about on interviews, that he would bring the same angles that everyone does. He didn't do that.
Even when he touched on it, he just did it better than anybody's ever done it. He just done it better. I thought I was going to give him a bollocking today. I felt like I took the bollocking. I think
the way you turned. I was saying to him as well, like you turned the room against him a few times. Like, I feel like it was a very good back and forth. Like, because you went first, and when you went, I thought, I don't know what Bizzo's gonna do to beat this one, car. You was crazy. You turned, like, you brought the comedy that you had and the way you executed it was crazy. And then he did very well on his first round. And then I felt like on the second round you grabbed the room again from him.
Right, do you remember?
Then he came back from it. It was crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Do you remember I said in the interview, like, he has these big lackluster moments. Like, I was praying for him to do this. I was like, man, hit the lackluster moment that I've been talking about, and he didn't. He was like, yeah, Blockbuster is it, bro? I'm Netflix, bro. Yeah, bro, I'm not mad at losing to that. Like, the way I put it about the movie in the book as well. Like, it is his movie. It turns out it's not my book. He just wrote the last page for me. Bro, it's spectacular. Like, I've never stood in front of anything so fucking eloquently thought out, and it was so savage at the same time. It was fucking beautiful.
But you know what? It needed to be that.
Yeah,
it needed to be.
And
that.
I do think I put my best foot fucking forward. You know what I'm saying? I tried to, like I say, because I was like, man, he can do this really exceptional writing, but if all he's doing is exceptional writing, then I'm gonna bring funny, I'm gonna bring rap, I'm gonna bring fucking personality, I'm gonna bring aggression, and then try and overwhelm him. But we didn't budge, bro. Like, he didn't even fucking look at me when I was rapping, and I'm like, man, give me something, you dickhead. I'm trying to be Big Bobby Rex over here, bro. And the cunt's in a Liverpool shirt while he's at it. Liability, bro. I should be fuming with him, but I'm actually dead happy for him. And, he did say about how he showed me support, and that shit was hitting. Like, I was like, oh, he did, and now he's giving me the bollocking of my life, bro. So fair play to him. I was going to split the money with him when I got it, by the way.
Just put it out there.
I was going to give him at least 500 quid, mate.
You get me? Just put it out there.
Thanks for the best battle of the year. There's a little fucking backhander, bro. So we'll see what he says about that later. I don't know.
Yeah.
But honest to God, congratulations to him. I don't think there's a better battler in the country than what I've just fucking stood in front of. I don't think I've ever stood in front of 3 better rounds, and I've stood in front of the fucking goats of the game.
You did.
And Bizzo's on his fucking way to becoming one of them if he carries on like that, the cheeky bastard.
Yeah, he was very hungry, and even on King of the Dot, because obviously you've been out there before, you know exactly what they like. How do you think they're going to receive Bizzo?
Man, if you get somebody that obviously he warrants he's just called out Madflex, and all of a sudden Bizzo doing that is not fucking out of the realms of possibility. Madflex should be fucking shaking in his fucking boots. Cause I really did try and bring the best variety and the best attributes I've got as Bobby Rex the battler, and I prepped early, I took this really fucking serious, and I did get beat by the better man. I can't even be angry, even though inside I'm fucking crying my eyes out.
Wow. Nah, personally I would have been cool with Bobby Rex on King of the Dot. I would have been and
I'd have been cool with getting one judge's vote.
But then again, it's one of them things where you still can go out there.
Man, even if I don't, I'm just gonna, I have been out there before, and I was gonna go and redeem myself for what happened out there last time. Even though in the room I killed it, when it come out, it was like, man, you need to do better than this. And I was gonna go and try and be exceptional there. But if I don't get to go, I just wish Bizzo the best of fucking luck, and I'm gonna be supporting him every single fucking bit of the way, because that was phenomenal, mate. I don't think, and I genuinely don't think I have ever stood in front of 3 more precise, better executed and well-written rounds and a better performance than I just fucking have. And I can't be mad at losing to that, no matter who I fucking pretend to be.
100%.
I'll big up Bizzo Bond in real fucking life. He's an absolute champion. He deserves it. Unanimous. He's gonna smoke you dickhead. Shout out Unanimous. He's not a dickhead. Can I go now?
Nah, you can. So good. Nah, it's so good, my bro. Nah, respect, bro. Yeah, 100%, my bro.